Regular hexagonal lamina of 30 mm sides lying in such a way that one of its sides touches both the reference planes. If the lamina makes 60 degree with HP, draw the projections of the lamina. So he says it is a regular hexagonal lamina of 30 mm side is resting on one of its sides. One of the sides touches both the reference planes. That means it is touching both HP and VP. And it has given the surface of the lamina is inclined at 60 degrees to HP. So since he has given the surface inclination with respect to HP, so obviously you have to start from the horizontal plane, such that the surface is parallel to HP, in the sense that the surface makes an angle of 0 degree with respect to HP. So that means it is parallel to HP. Once it is parallel to HP, so we are getting the true shape. That means AB, BC, CD, DE, EF and FA all are in true length. So hence it is the true shape. How do I know that it is parallel to HP? You can see that when you look from the front view, all the sides are resting on HP. So that means it is parallel to HP and it is perpendicular to BP. So that is the reason why you are getting a line. So when you look from the front view, ABC is near to the observer. So A dash, B dash, C dash is visible. DEF is away from the observer. D dash, A dash, F dash is in bracket. When you look from the top view, A, B, C, D, E, F, which are all visible, and the shaded portion shows that it is a surface. So when you are taking the two-dimensional analysis here, the edge which is resting on HP has to be perpendicular to EP. So that means AF and CD both are perpendicular to VP. So either we can resist on A dash F dash, or we can resist on C dash D dash. So the surface of the lamina makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. So here we are resting CD on HP. So that is, you can see in the front view, C dash D dash is on XY line. So you can see that C dash D dash is on XY line, such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. So obviously this, even though the surface is inclined to HP at 60 degrees, but it is perpendicular to VP. So that is the reason why you are getting a line in the front view, as we see from this. And also when we look from the top view, we can see this is the apparent shape, because AB, BC, A dash, B dash and B dash, C dash both are inclined to HP. So you are getting apparent length here. And C dash, D dash and A dash, F dash both are parallel to HP. So you are getting the true length in HP. And D dash, E dash and E dash, F dash both are inclined to HP. So you are getting the apparent shape or apparent length. So this is how you will be able to analyze in 3D and 2D. Now, such a way that one of its sides touches both the reference, touches both HP and VP. So the edge which is resting on HP is C dash D dash. So that edge, when you look from the top view, you can see that it is perpendicular to VP. So not that edge has to rest on VP also. So what we have to do is we have to rewrite the second position top view by rotating at an angle of 90 degrees, such that it will going to keep on, such that it will going to touch the XY line on the top view. You can see here CD is resting on VP and C dash D dash is resting on HP, and rewrite the top view and then project it to get the front view. So in 3D analysis also, we can see that CD is on VP, C dash D dash is on XY line, HP, so that a side is resting on both HP and VP, and it is rotated by an angle of 60 degrees with respect to HP. So this is how you will be able to, when you look from the front view, we can see the projected surface on the vertical plane. When you look from the top view, you can see the projected surface on the horizontal plane. So this is how you will be able to analyze both 3D and 2D analysis. Now we will going to try to solve the problem in this sketchbook. First we will going to draw the XY line and with a thin line, and you mark XY and VP and HP. So as we see that one of the sides has to rest on HP, the side which is resting on HP has to be perpendicular to VP. So first what we need to do the construction by using the arc method. So first we are going to draw a vertical line with a thin line. Then you take any center on that vertical line. By using the compass, you measure a radius of 30 mm and draw a circle, and draw a smooth circle, and then this circle will going to cut this vertical line at point B and also an E. So there are 2 points on the diameter of the circle. So you're going to mark this point as B and you mark this point as E. Then with B as center, taking the radius of 30 by using the compass, cut an arc on the circumference of the circle on this side and also on this side. Similarly, with E as center, take the same radius of 30, cut an arc on the circumference of the circle on the left side and also on the right side, so that you will going to get these 2 points. So then name A, here C, here D and here F. Then once you name them, then join A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F and F to A with a dark line. Now we need to write the front view. So draw a vertical projector from A and F to the XY line. Draw a vertical projector from B and E to the vertical to the XY line, and draw a vertical projector from C and D to the XY line. Then, as you see from the front view, ABC is near to the observer, so A dash, B dash, C dash is visible. DEF is away from the observer, so D dash in bracket, A dash in bracket, and F dash in bracket. Then join A dash to C dash with a dark line. Now he says one of the sides is resting on HP. We will going to consider either the AF on HP or CD on HP, because both the sides are perpendicular to VP. Now we will going to consider C dash D dash on XY line. So I'll take any convenient distance between the first position front view to the second position front view. Consider any point and you mark that point, and you mark this point as C dash and D dash in bracket. And then by using the protractor with reference to the center of C dash D dash and with respect to the XY line, you measure an angle of 60 degrees by the clockwise direction, and then you mark that and then draw a line. Again, you measure the distance from C dash to A dash by using the compass. With C dash as center, cut an arc on that 60 degree line. Similarly, with C dash as center, taking the radius of C dash B dash of the first position front view, again with same C dash as center, cut an arc on the 60 degree line and then join, and then you mark A dash F dash, and then you mark this B dash and E dash, and then join with a dark line between A dash and C dash. So whatever the notations which have been used here in the first position front view, the same notations has to be repeated or copied here. Then you draw a vertical projector from A dash and F dash, and then a horizontal projector from A and F in the top view. Then you will going to get both of these will going to intersect at A and F here, and you mark the point at A and F. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from B dash and A dash, and draw a horizontal projector from B and E. Both of these two will going to be intersect at this point B and at this point E. Then you mark this point as B and E. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from C dash and D dash, and draw a horizontal projector from C and D. Both these 2 points will going to intersect at the respective points of C and D respectively. And you mark A, B, C, D, E, F. Then join A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F, and F to A with a dark line. Then, as he says that one of the side is resting on HP, the side resting on HP is A dash D dash, because that is on XY line, and then that side is perpendicular to VP. Now this one of the sides touches both the reference planes of projection, so this CD also has to rest on VP. So by now we need to rotate this second position top view by rotating at an angle of 90 degrees and keep it on XY line in the top view. Distance from C to D and REM by using the compass and transfer it on the XY line between C and D. You mark the point as C and D here by taking any convenient distance from the second position front view. Then you draw a vertical projector from C and D in the below the XY line, and then you measure the distance from C to A and D to F. Both will going to have the equal distances, and transfer it from C and also from D to get these points A and F. Similarly, you measure the distance from C to this point and also from D to this point. Both will going to have equal distances, and from C you cut an arc on that perpendicular line drawn from C, and also from D you cut an arc on the perpendicular line drawn from D. Then you draw a horizontal line and extend it on either side. Then you measure the distance from this point to B and also from this point to E. Both will going to have equal distances. You transfer it from this point to B on the right side and also from this point to the left side. And then you mark the points as A, B, C, D, E and F and join A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F and F to A with a dark line. Then we need to transfer the distances. Then we need to write different view and draw a vertical projector from draw a horizontal projector from C dash and D dash. As we know that C and D are on XY line, so C dash D dash is also on XY line. And then you draw a horizontal projector from B dash and A dash, and draw a horizontal projector from B dash and A dash, and draw a vertical projector from B and E. Both these 2 points will going to intersect at the respective points of B dash and A dash. Similarly, draw a horizontal projector from A dash and F dash, and draw a vertical projector from A and also from F. Both these 2 points will going to intersect at the respective points of A dash and F dash. Then you mark A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash and F dash. Then join A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, C dash to D dash, D dash to E dash, E dash to F dash and F dash to A dash with a dark line. So this is how we will be and show the dimensions of 60 degrees and also 30 mm. So this is how we will be able to solve this sketch in the sketchbook. But we try to analyze whether our problem is right or wrong. As we can see, one of the side touches both the reference planes, means that the side which is resting on HP also has to rest on VP. So that means you are going to have if the CD is resting on XY line, then it is resting on VP. If C dash D dash is resting on HP, then it will going to be C dash D dash will be on XY line in the front view. Then the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees and it is a hexagon of 30 mm. This is how we will be able to, since we have considered all the parameters given in the problem, and hence the problem is